I'm just going to react to this. It's a video about why I miss quarantine, why I miss COVID. For me, it was actually a really good time for me. I know it wasn't for everybody in the world, but for me, it's a time that I look upon and I get quite nostalgic. So I'm going to watch that shit.
March 11th, 2020. What happened?
Bro, do you remember when COVID first happened, yeah? They told me in school, oh, you're having 2 weeks off. Hello, camera, hello. There we go. They told me, oh, you're having 2 weeks off, and then you're back in school. Shit did never happen. I never went back to that school ever again.
Happened that day
Facts.
changed the world forever. It was my mom's birthday. And also, there was kind of this whole disease that shut down the world. I kind of miss it. One thing that I've noticed is that when a lot of people talk about 2020, they try to make it seem like it was a bad year. When in reality, yeah, it fucking sucked. Let's be real, okay? But I'm with
It was not that bad. Fair enough. Yeah, you guys are just spitting off bloody PH athletes whilst we're watching this. Fair enough. How old were all of you guys when COVID was about? I was 13, 14, I think. Bro, no school. I remember I used to have to do it on my mum's laptop, but you think I did that shit? My routine, I swear to God, my routine was like, I must have woke up at like 1 p.m. every day, pretended to do schoolwork, maybe gone on a walk with my mum or something. Yeah, 13, turning 14, yeah. And then I'd hop on Warzone, or I honestly don't remember playing any other game than Call of Duty Warzone that year. I'd watch Vicstar stream Warzone or something because he was really good at it. I'd watch Bear like stuff. I'd be playing like Warzone all night till like the birds were chirping, or I play Warzone till 3 and then hop on House Party with all like, you know, with so many people, or hop on House Party and play Among Us. It was a good time, bro. It was a good time. Fortnite was good back then as well, like you say. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Ollie, you have the same build as him. I'm skinny, bro. I never really played Fortnite back then. I don't remember playing it, though, in 2020. I had my first kiss the week leading up to a lockdown happened. Then I got COVID and kissed her again loads of times. What? What?
then blowing that stimulus check on something extremely useless. 2020 had a lot to offer, so just in case you forgot what happened, or someone wants to watch this video in 20 years, let's go through the timeline of quarantine.
Who's
At
this
the
little
start of
avatar?
2020, everything seemed great. It was
Sea
the
of Thieves.
beginning
Never
of a new
played it, you
decade,
know.
And although there
Never.
was some
Or
talks
Rec
about a
Room.
new virus coming in from China,
I was year 7, I think. Or, no, year 9.
and 2020 was my graduation year. Ever since I was a kid, our class had a special slogan that we had 2020 vision and we were gonna graduate on time together. Editor, insert the Vine boom sound effect, please. As the coronavirus continued to spread, we were required to wear face masks inside until spring break happened, which is when the country fucking shut down. The class of 2020
I wonder if
has
he
a
edits
running
his own
joke that
videos.
We're
It's quite-
still on spring break, and I think it's pretty funny, but also kind of sad that I never returned to my high school after that. In fact,
Neither did I. Neither did I. I know some people did. I never went back to the same school after lockdown, you know. No, guys, no, you can't. No. I did not get a hand job in the back of a Latin class. Get out of here, bro. I was the biggest virgin weirdo you've ever met back in school. Genuinely, I was weird. I was a weird guy, bro. Weird. Not in a bad way, but I was just a weird kid.
I couldn't even graduate there. We had to graduate on a football field. The world is in complete chaos. All of the sports leagues have just announced that they're suspending their seasons. The
I
stock
forgot
market had
about
its
that.
biggest drop in history, and the virus
You said pickup lines to the girl. No, guys,
is
no.
spreading fast.
You're never
By this
gonna
point,
know.
over 10,000 people
I guess we'll
have
never
already
know.
died from COVID, and over 500,000 people haven't. The country with the most infected people is, of course, the United States. Towards the end of March, the US government will pass a bill that will allow people to get a stimulus check. This is when people start to go a little insane. People aren't able to go outside and do what they want.
I
and,
swear you were-
murder hornets.
I swear you were allowed to, hey bro, you're really good at Latin. I'm not, when I was in Latin class, I didn't learn Latin. I just did homework, bro. They never made me. I think my year was the first year sitting exams properly back in halls. I think that was, I was the first year to properly sit back in. I only had COVID once, I think. 3 times. That's insane.
Are about to invade the US. Now, during this phase, people still can't go outside. They're spending most of their time on social media or watching the TV or something. Around this time is when I, as well as a lot of people, discovered streaming. It was a fun hobby. You got to play video games live in front of people, and if you were lucky, maybe you could earn a little money. COVID cases were starting to slow down. The NBA resumed its season in what they called the bubble, and things were kinda looking up until the largest fire in California history.
Oh, I remember
and
that.
Guess what?
Wait, that was
School's
like
about to
5
start.
years ago.
Yeah, this year fucking sucked. Now, at this point, COVID has not slowed down. More people are
No,
getting
I don't goon in front of men. What are you talking about?
infected and more people are dying. So school ends up being fully online. Instead of going in a classroom and learning in front of a teacher, students were required to meet in Zoom meetings. Basically just an online classroom. This is when people realized that
Yeah,
Zoom
bro,
has
this was so
loopholes. In
weird.
the real life classroom, you're
This was
expected to
so
be on your
weird.
best behavior.
This reminds me of the fuck you, Clive.
And always pay attention. But in
Oh,
Zoom,
that was a trap. You're fired. There was one last year too. Oh, I remember that as well. Oh, that's why I thought, yeah. What was my goon count during lockdown? Honestly, I don't think I was a serial gooner, bro. I actually don't. I don't think I was. I don't think I was. I don't think I did more than 5, bro. I was more locked into gaming, bro. I cared more about gaming. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fact, bro. It was so weird being on school, like, but on Zoom, bro. It was so weird, bro. People used to piss about just writing anything. It was so funny.
But even then, some people just resorted to saying they don't own one or that their internet was too bad. This, partnered with the rise of the video game Fall Guys, led to what many believe is the golden
Fall
era
Guys
of
was
quarantine.
sick.
It's about a time where many of us were finding positivity and fun in a world that we've never seen before. It was scary for everyone. The virus was growing like crazy and it was deadly. But not just that, jobs were also very unstable. To include my 35-year-old demographic, most of their jobs probably went online as well. And if you are seeing this in 20 years, you might be thinking, wow, that sounds awesome. But the lack of human interaction did get to you.
I know I'm pausing it a lot, but do you know the only job that I know around me was the old job that I used to do? They used to still have to go into work, and that was welding. Do you know what I feel like COVID did? I enjoyed it. I loved it. I was a kid. I was playing games. Basically doing what I did now, but on a larger scale, on a younger scale where you didn't have to care about anything. But, like, I feel like all the jobs that are necessary, all the hands-on jobs that are actually necessary, people had to keep them. All the weird little office, like, gimpy jobs, they're all, like, they were the ones that were cooked. Do you know what I mean? Did you piss up the walls? What? What are you even talking about?
But I want to get back to the golden era because, like I said, there was some fun in this. I did mention Fall Guys, and it probably was one
Fall
of the
Guys
3
was
games
so
that
good.
saved quarantine, at least for me. But honestly, as soon as it blew
But they
up,
only had it on
died
PS4,
because
innit?
another game took over, and that is Among Us.
Warzone.
See, while Fall
Oh, no,
Guys
yeah,
consisted
Among
of
Us.
a bunch of
Yes,
mini games you
sir.
could play online with your friends, Among Us was much more engaging. It was almost like a murder mystery where you have imposters and
So
teammates
good.
on
We
the
play this
spaceship,
to
and
this
everyone
day, bro. Among Us is so good. Shout out Simon Among Us. I had a Minecraft world with my mate in lockdown. I genuinely went insane and blew everything up after 6 months of lockdown.
tried to guess who
You
the
blew
imposters were.
everything
And yeah, It
up.
was really fun.
Why?
But what this game really did was help blow up streaming even
CJ,
more.
what are you talking
2020 was
about?
Twitch's biggest year by far. Millions of people were watching
I've heard
streams
this.
every day. This wasn't like
Even
when
me,
Ninja
I used to
streamed
watch
Fortnite
streams.
with Drake and broke the internet one time. Twitch was setting record after record, and it's really because no one had anything to do. We couldn't
That's
really interact
crazy,
with
by
our
the
friends
way.
in real life, so why not?
Yeah, I
play
don't mind
games with
running
them?
Among
Why
Us
not
this
watch
weekend.
someone else play games?
I think it'll probably be on Sunday, Finn.
Better yet, why not finish
Or maybe
that backlog
Saturday.
of TV shows or movies you wanted to watch? Do you see the problem here? People are staying indoors, watching TV, and playing games. They're not exercising, they're not getting sun, and they're not even eating healthy food. This
You
led
were-
to what a lot of people call the COVID-15, meaning the 15th.
You were, like, correct me if I'm wrong, we were allowed to go outside, though, no? I specifically remember going on walks with my family, like, your bubble. I remember specifically going on walks and stuff, nice walks and things, just not going out with other people. A few of my friends got picked up by police once because we were out. That was after lockdown, though. That was, like, when you could only meet in groups of 2. Or some shit. Do you ever go on bike rides with your boys? Yes, bro. It was so sick. It was so sick.
During this time, I was attending college online, and it was pretty depressing. All those movies about college, all this hype built around it, only for me to stream to 3 people on Twitch and be bored out of my mind. Things got a little more exciting for me after the holidays when 2021 came. Even though the lockdown was happening, I decided, fuck this, I'm moving into college.
2021
Now, because
was
this whole
so bad
situation
for
was
me.
kind of screwed up. I did get
Honestly.
paired with my roommate the semester before, when we were supposed to move in, but everyone went online. So it kind of gave me and my roommate a chance to bond before we even met in person. So yeah,
That's
while
good.
moving into college, I did have a friend. Things were still bad on the outside. Walking on a college campus in the middle of lockdown.
Probably the best and worst time at the same time, bro. Literally. Do you know what the thing is for me though? Basically, my mum moved house. So where I'm from, the town where I'm living in now, where I've always grown up. After lockdown, I don't know what had happened. She probably realized this place ain't for me, and she moved 3 hours away, and I had to go with her. And so I went to a brand new school, and that school was small and a really terrible school. And not only that, it was then lockdown. All of my friends were far away. And then not only that, then my mum made me also go into school. Because you could, in like the second lockdown, the second mini lockdown that they had, I could go into school. But it wasn't that I went into school. It was like, it was so weird. It was like, I would go into school, I would just go there, watch Power on my phone. Like, you'd go in, you'd sit down at a computer like this. They wouldn't even check that you're doing work. It'd be one teacher just sat there doing nothing. Say, guys, log on, get on with your work. I have no friends around at all. I'm sat just watching Power all day for 6 hours. Just so I can get out of the house. My mum thought it'd be good, you know. 6 viewers, you fell off. It's because we're just doing reacts, bro. That's not a fall off. We're still on the come up, bro. You can't fall off. You cannot fall. Even if you have 200 viewers and you go back down to 50, you still don't fall off, bro. You're not only falling off once you quit.
Other than my roommate, there were some days where I literally saw no one. Even the Chick-fil-A in the library
I've never averaged 100 views on Twitch.
was closed. There were times I thought to myself, wow, I'm really paying 10 grand to be here. But I don't regret it. I got to live alone. I met a lot of cool people. It would also be the last time classes would be online for me, which means the last time I would get straight A's. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not really a school person, which is why during this period I was grinding. Not my degree, but learning the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, maybe not the brightest idea, but hey, it worked out, right? When the semester ended, me and my roommate left unsatisfied. I can't speak for him, but personally I was thinking, wow, this was the college experience I was hyped up about. What the fuck? You were expecting 21 Jump Street? No, I got fucking Harry Potter. Without the magic, and without the people. There's no Quidditch either. This shit sucks. There is some good news in this though. I still haven't gotten COVID, and the COVID cases are going down. To the viewers watching
When was this,
in the distant
2021?
future, this is what the people in the summer of 2021 were
Yes.
thinking. I mean, cases are going down really fast. It's the summer. What's really the worst one trip to the beach can do? After all,
It was
everyone's
2021,
outside. There's
wasn't
no
it?
way I get
My
COVID.
mum moved in
God,
2021, I think.
That's a spike.
I can't remember.
Seemingly overnight, the cases jump back up. How did this happen? The vaccine's out. Yeah, bro. The
Yes,
virus
this is when the
mutated.
second
Someone
lockdown
is literally
was.
playing Plague Inc. against us. And now I think
Literally.
it's a good time to say, where are the movies? Where are the video games? 2021 might actually be the worst year ever for media.
Yeah,
The top
bro.
two
That's what I'm saying. 2021 was so bad.
best-selling video games were two Call of Duty
Hold on, I'll
games.
reach out in
the
a sec.
top grossing movie of 2021 was Spider-Man No Way Home, which was a great movie, but that's not the problem. The problem is that it came out
Wait.
December 17th.
No, that wasn't 2021, was it? Oh my god,
Still
was
won.
it?
In defense of
Holy
this, people
shit,
can't
I
go
thought
to
it was
the theater,
2022.
So why make a great movie?
Holy
People
shit,
can't even get
2022
their
was a
hands
good
on
year.
PS5 or graphics cards in general. So why even make a great game? Among Us and Fall Guys are dead. The Animal Crossing craze is dying out.
What about
and people are
Warzone, bro?
contemplating why they spent
Warzone was the
$300
GOAT.
on a Nintendo Switch to play a single game. After some time, we finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's over. After everything that happened, after all the wild events that occurred, after the lifestyle changes, the stimulus checks, and
It
those
was
annoying
such a-
fucking masks, it was
I can't really remember. To think your girlfriend wasn't even alive in lockdown.
finally over. Thank God. Right? I mean, this was objectively one of the
It was
worst
such a
years
weird time.
humanity will ever see. So why? Why do we miss it? There actually is an answer, so see if you can figure it out. Hint number 1, it does have to do with staying indoors all day and being shelled up in your room. Hint number 2, it does involve wearing your mask everywhere you go. And hint number 3, yes, it does involve Among Us. Any idea at all what these have in common? If you guess
No.
that they're
Wait,
different,
what? Wait, what?
then you would be correct. In 2020, a study was done to see if students who studied in different locations or students who only studied in their dorms would do better on a test. And the students who studied in different locations, of
did
course,
better.
won. Humans
Yeah.
just need change. Yes,
True,
quarantine
that's true,
sucked,
that's
but it
true,
was
that's
different.
true.
Lots of good ideas came from it, like the
Change
fact
is a
simple
good thing.
video games can be fun, and how working and learning from home can have its upsides. To the people watching this in 20
I don't know
years,
about-
just
I
keep
don't know
this in
about
mind.
learning
You
in
may have
school from
survived,
home,
but
though.
you definitely missed out.
Damn. Yeah, no, that's a good video. That's a good video. Shout out to Royal Pair. That's a good video. It's true, bro. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was like, it was a bad time and a good time, but I have so much nostalgia towards it, man. Really do.